yes, baby, yes. Good evening out there. How are y'all doing tonight? Are you ready for our live? Good evening, friends. Tell me, are you ready? Good evening, friends. Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening. Well, there are a couple of things we need to talk about. So let me see if we can get in a couple stories. I'm gonna try to see if we can cover as many stories as possible. How was your day? Before we even start anything, how was your day? How was y'all's day? How was it? How was it? How was it? How was it? What wanna do? For those who are asking me, most of the people in my family so far are okay. Melissa really has ravished the western end of the island. I do have one and two people I'm still checking on. I'll tell you when they are okay. But so far, everything else is good right now. Everything else is good so far. But I do have one and two people in St. Elizabeth that I need to check on and Trelawney. So once them good, I'm good. I just want to hear the word from them right now. But nonetheless, you know what? I'm all cool. Everybody busy today. Well, guys, let's get into some skits. Let's work into some skits. All right, let's work into some skits here. So let's start off with a Rafi skit. So let me start right here. So first, Rafi or Jocelyn, whichever one of them, has decided to let go of each other.
And I feel like I would want nothing more than for us to be able to have this beautiful, loving relationship. But as much as I love you, I don't want to lose you. And I feel like for some reason, every time we take it there, it just doesn't work out.
All right, so let me start right off with Jocelyn first. Let me just get this flow off first. Jocelyn is saying she don't want, to take it there. Now, here's my thing. Will this stand? Will this stand with Jocelyn? Will this stand with Jocelyn? Let me ask you all a question. We'll get over the stories them today, guys. Don't worry. I know we have the big story to come, so we're getting the stories then.
You know, we have our businesses, we have reasons that we have to be around each other, and I feel like maybe we should leave it at that.
I love you too. I think you know that. I think you know how much I love you.
Mm-hmm.
And I agree. I agree. And I think that, maybe we should just treat.
Just let it go. Just let it go. Just let it go. Hold on, I'm getting at the thing right now. Angela, is Nanya okay? Great news. Angela, is Nanya okay? Nanya is fine so far. The last time I hear from her, she seemed like she was okay. Let's just get into it. Let's just get into it. Hold on, I'm gonna get into it. Is this it for Jocelyn? Is this it for Jocelyn? That's a question, is this it for Jocelyn? She's saying she wants to let it go. Is this it?
Destined, like, closure. Beautiful closure, I think, right? I think that it was something that I needed. I don't know if you feel the same way, but I think closure. And regardless of anything, you're always gonna be my best friend. So I can accept if that's where you want to live.
Yeah. Closure.
Good. Rafi has ended this. I'm happy that Rafi has ended this. Now, my thing is, will Jocelyn get upset when she finds out Sade is now dealing with Rafi? Will Jocelyn get upset when she finds out about Sade? Will she get upset because, remember, I know, she have friends with Rafi all this time. I'm tired to see her friends with the man. 1 minute she turn him on, then she turn him off. She has him like a light switch. I just wanted to get into this because I wanted those stories. I was hoping Rafi would finally stand on business and don't make Jocelyn play. So I want to say yes. Because y'all know, you know. Now I'm going to ask you, because me glad, but I don't know if y'all glad. Are you happy that Rafi ended it? Was Rafi right not to chase her? Was Rafi right not to chase her? Was Rafi right not to chase her? I think Rafi should not have chased her, and I'm glad he didn't chase her. Is Rafi right not to chase her? She will flip. When I said she will flip, I'm glad Rafi never chased her because I'm tired of seeing Jocelyn do these games that she's doing. Then she come back and she do the hypocritical thing of saying, it's because of this and then them do the whole thing. Unnecessary. So I want to wait me upon that one here because I want to know if I'm wrong, in being happy that it was ended. Sade actually like him. Yeah, man. Right time. Right time. Jocelyn need for go on. I hope that she not complain right now. I hope that she not make the noise after this. So I like when them take this, but it's about to be hella terrible. Jocelyn and Sade is about to fight. Just and Sade is about to fight. I'm telling you right now. Somewhere some of them feel like that. I would say yes. They say yes, Antoinette. I would say yes because the one that has been going back telling Rafi things. Wait until Justin finds out what Sade has been doing, and that's when you'll be seeing J Diva coming back. Well, let's see. Him never, listen to me, him never sing the Key Lime Pie song. He realized that Justin would find out if he had sung the Key Lime Pie song. Rafi is a good dude who deserves all the wins, and Jocelyn just wasn't it. Justin wasn't it. May I agree with you? May I agree with Roshan? Now that Chad is back, she's going to dump Rafi, so let him go. Exactly. Rafi was correct. Now that Chad is back, she was going to dump him anyways. She was going to dump Rafi anyways. But guess what she don't realize? Rafi has picked up the perfect stock. A stock that I think he should have picked up long ago. When people don't think you have nothing, this is what them behave. Good evening, everyone. Anyways, we have a lot to get to today, so I'm glad we're upon consensus with that. All right, we have so many skits to deal with. Let me see if we can deal with all of them right now. There are so many skits to deal with. I got so much things to say right now. Okay, all right, let me do. Okay. Ernestina number. Let me just tidy up this first. Let me tidy up this first before we get into anything else. Let me just wrap up this first. Let me just tidy up this. Let's go. I have so much skits we need to get in right now.
And again, I take my teaspoon of accountability, but he also has his teaspoon, and I'm like, I don't know how I get past that. Even of us being cool and, you know, doing life together and co-parenting, and we travel together, and you know.
Yeah.
But it's like you got the secret though. Like you figured it out somewhere in all this calamity. You got the sauce, girl.
I don't know about all of that.
No, you do. Like, what is it?
The sauce gets sticky, okay?
What is the secret after all you've been through with Anthony and now you're here? Like, what's the secret?
Ernestine, honestly, it's just the scales of life,
Yeah.
right? You know, they always say the grass is greener on the other side. What are you missing? What's out there?
Yeah.
It ain't nothing out in these streets at the end of the day.
Yeah. It's like the grass is greener where you water it.
Right, exactly.
All right, so these are sayings that I don't necessarily like. I don't like the saying of, me like it, but me not like it. It depends on the context. When you say the grass is green on the other side, what are we talking about? You can't be talking about husbands and them things, and then you're talking about the grass being green up on the next side, especially a cheating man or a cheating woman. Yes, the grass is green up on the other side if your husband or wife are cheat. It green up on the next side. What do you mean? You might find somebody that's gonna cheat as much. We're making it seem as though you have to settle for whatever it is. So I don't know what that is. Next thing me not think is, right? Next thing me think is, I don't know if me like Ernestine around right now. I don't know if I want Ernestine around right now. I don't know. So let me ask y'all. I don't know if me need to see Ernestine around. Do you want to see Ernestine around Amber? No. That's my question, because Ernestine, hold on, we're getting to Anthony, man. Hold on. Let me tackle the Ernestine first. Ernestine is a person who is still dishonest. Ernestine is still trying to play trade, right? Because she a play. She have this little young boy that she's been leading on for whenever it is. But at the same time, she's trying to do things with her ex-husband and saying she's doing it because of her child. So she'll play the game just the same. But she's around Amber. Real trio. I'm muted. Hello? Somebody said I'm muted. Can you hear me? Hold on. Hold on. Somebody said I'm muted. You sure? I'm saying she's doing it. No, I don't think so. Am I muted? Am I muted? J-Dub is a Shayla follower. Hold on, J-Dub. We soon get to anything there, so. Can you hear me? Somebody said them can't hear me. All right. Okay, so you can hear me. So check it now. I'm not an Ernestine fan because I don't believe Ernestine is there yet. So the other day, no, mute. No, somebody said no. No. You sure? Some people say them can't hear me, some say them can't hear me. Y'all sure? Hold on, yeah, me have to check. I'm not an Ernestine fan because I don't believe Ernestine hold on. Is there yet. Refresh. It must be YouTube. I think it's YouTube. Refresh you guys, refresh. Can y'all hear now? Let me just make sure. Refresh and let me know. I don't think I'm muted because I'm able to play the video back. People say it's okay. I can hear. Some people say them can't hear. Refresh your video. Please refresh. Please refresh. Please refresh. Hold on. Let me just help the people them out who can't hear. Let me make them refresh right now. Please refresh. Some people say them can't hear. Some people can't hear. Please refresh. Just refresh it. There you go. Perfect. Okay. Perfect. All right. So Ernestine came in and Ernestine is trying to drop a bunch of bars, right? So the writers are trying to make Ernestine look like she has gotten wiser and she has gotten smarter. I don't think so. I think it's the same Ernestine, only packaged a little bit differently. Yeah? So that's what So it's like I feel like Ernestine is not the best thing right now for Amber right now. I just don't believe in Ernestine being around to being the best possible thing. So I told you once on YouTube that people will stick to the bad they know, than open up to the good that they know nothing about. Ernestine is one of those persons who me not really know. Ernestine is bad news altogether. She just want everything to go her way only. Exactly. I'm gonna trust Ernestine. With Ernestine, I don't know. I'm not sure, but she did give Amber some solid. But I'm not sure I'm gonna hold on. I'm gonna check the advice because I know what they were trying to say. But Ernestine is not the person to be dropping this advice right now, and I know the universe will use different channels.
That's the secret. Watering your own grass.
Yeah.
Yes, Anthony put me through hell.
Whew.
He
Boy.
did. But I always think about the fact that he never beat me, never abused me, never left me out on the street, always provided.
It's like, yeah, he didn't abuse you in the physical sense or in domestic sense, but it's what all you guys been through. Is he abused your heart. You know what I'm saying? And you give him so much grace.
All right, so do you see exactly where Ernestine was today? Ernestine was not at the point that these people have moved on. Amber and Anthony have moved on. We are getting to Anthony. Don't worry, we're getting to Anthony. But nonetheless, she's decided that she wanted to stick with her husband. And she's moved on. And notice where Ernestine has pulled her mind back to. Because that is exactly where she is. You have to watch a person like Ernestine. Because they don't really mean no good to anybody but themselves. Notice where Ernestine go. The glass is either half empty or half full. Ernestine sees the glass as being half empty every single time. This is coming from the advice. Note where the advice is coming from. It's coming from a woman who is still trying to get her ex-husband back by manipulating him for being manager. But at the same time, she's cussing out a side man that she had. Right? Who she had a side man to a different man that she had before. So she's still wrapped up and entangled, but she's out here giving this particular advice, making it seem like, say, she has some oracle. Ernestine is no oracle.
Yeah. He did abuse my heart, for sure. But for some reason, I still feel safe with my husband. I feel like he made mistakes, several of them. But we are not perfect.
Yeah.
We all make mistakes and we all get the grace of God every day. Who am I not to extend God's grace to him?
Yeah.
And I always remember Ernestine when he showed me grace. He could have left when he found out about Wayne.
Your secret.
My secret.
Your secret. Yeah, that's real.
But he hung in there.
He did.
All right. So Amber said this, and I feel like it was very powerful because of where they're coming from, right? And because of what she has going on. And she's right. While Anthony has done a myriad of things, he also could have left in a particular time. So the both of them have whatever, and I'm scratching. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying Anthony more right or Amber more right. The point of the matter is the both of them have some amount of dirt in the entire transaction. Whether we want to measure one being greater than the other, the point is dirt has been done. So now that the dirt has been done and it washed away, the question is, do they go forward or do they split apart? They've decided to stay apart. I mean, they have decided to stay together. Then if they decide to stay together, there's nothing else to be talked about but just being together. Me no want to hear nothing else. It's squashed, it's over. She decides she not leave her husband. That's what she decided. She's not leaving her husband. So that my thing now is how Ernestine work this now. Ernestine message don't feel like it right in this instant. But hey, let me dig into it. Let me dig into it. I'm gonna tell you what I mean. Hold on. I know you're saying, Charmaine, it's the messenger, not the messenger. But I want to show you something. Let's get into it.
You know, I'm the only one who will say this to you because I'm your real friend. I'm the one who's
ride or die.
I'm going to say the stuff that everybody's thinking but are too afraid to say.
Okay, what's that?
One thing I love about you, I want you to really hear this. What I love about you is the grace that you walk with. You are so poised and so graceful and so kind and so forgiving. And I hear you keep giving grace to Anthony and the whole situation. But don't forget to give grace to yourself, to forgive yourself. Every time we get in these conversations about Anthony, it's like you always bring up what you did in your past and what happened with Wayne, and I get it. It wasn't cool. But it seems like you just keep overcompensating for Anthony and all that he's done with that mistake. It's looming over your head.
All right, so while I hear what Ernestine is saying, I think what Amber does with this is, I believe that, hold on, man, hold on, Angela, let me get to it first. I think what Amber has been doing has been working because somewhere, somehow, in her grace, she has found a way to smile. So when she go to the other things, then it don't seem like it work. Whatever Amber has been doing has been working. If she's been doing something might have worked to make her smile, why change it? That's my question. If what she's doing is working, why change it? That's my question. Whatever Amber was doing that made her smile on the steps when Anthony asked her the question, whatever that made that Amber, that's what she needs to do, not what Ernestine tell her. So to me, my thing is Amber needs to keep following her word. Amber needs to keep following her word. You know why I'm going to say this? Because when Amber follows what the other people say, that is when the other pieces come into play. Let me give you all the floor. Shayla need more than Amber. Shayla need help more than Amber. Let me bring it into, let me read some comments. That's what I'm saying. But Ernestine, you cheated on your husband, so how can you say anything? Exactly. Whatever Amber has been doing is working. Whatever she do, we make her smile yesterday, and that's the Amber that we want to see. Ernestine going to have her confused. Thank you very much. Ernestine going to confuse the woman. This is the point I try to raise. Angela Powell, thank you. I'm glad you put it on top of the fray. This is why I don't want Ernestine be talking to her right now, because Ernestine is going to confuse Amber. You know Amber easily confused. She easy to confuse. Y'all know this. Stop being so negative. What Ernestine says, nothing wrong to Amber. That was a great speech, she told her. But it will confuse Amber because Amber is easily confused. That is Angela Powell tell you exactly what O'Neill is saying. Amber has been going through a lot of stuff mentally and physical. She wasn't in a headspace to visit. Well, right now, little by little, she has been coming through. No, O'Neill, she told Amber right. That very thing Anthony's holding over her head to keep her in the picture is what Ernestine's character attacked today. But is it really though? Is it really keeping Amber in place, or is Amber trusting and allowing it to work out? But nonetheless, hold on, we soon get into Anthony. O'Neill TV, Anthony not went to jail. We soon get into Anthony. May I talk about Amber? Because working it, O'Neill, Ernestine is right. She gives, okay, let me see what I want to say. Amber need to heal herself and leave Anthony. That's fine. But how she heal herself? The healing when I see with Amber is, what I'm seeing from Amber is that the healing comes when Amber goes in her silent moments alone. When other people talk to Amber, it is hard for her. But when she sits still by herself, that is when Amber have the most strength. Thank you very much. D. Joseph said, O'Neill, that is why I rebuke all of my friends when I pray. Because Ernestine's intention is to get Amber to be like her. Ernestine's intention is not to take accountability. When Ernestine talks to Jay, she takes no accountability for her marriage. And if she take it very calmly and softly. She always point back the finger. Because she can't just say, you know what, hey, it's one of those things, and let it go. Amber, the best Amber is the Amber that talks to God by herself. That is the best Amber. But I could be wrong. Maybe you're on the take. The best Amber is the Amber that speaks to God alone without them people here. Whenever it is Ernestine come over, Ernestine are going to bring confusion and dissension of the woman thing. Make she go and work out her thing. Her eyes are more opened. Amber's eyes are more opened alone than with her friends.
Let it go. Because what you did, where's your ring finger at? What you did was before this, okay? So I want you to give yourself that same level of grace that you give Anthony and everybody else. Because do you think Anthony's walking around here giving grace like that? Or feeling bad for himself? And I shouldn't have done it and shoulda, coulda, woulda.
You see that speech there? That speech is not whatever it is. Amber not do well with them speech. Yeah. That speech there is coming from, hey, you need to do you, boo. Don't worry about it, boo. But that no work for Amber. Them thing they no work for Amber. What work, in case y'all not seeing Amber, the things that work for Amber is when Amber stays alone by herself and do her own thing. When she do her own thing, even Anthony have to fall in line. That's when Amber have the most strength. Notice when Anthony barely can even do anything at all to her. It is when there's no one in her ears. That is when Amber most strongest. And a lie I tell you now, Amber better when she there alone, when she talk to God. Anytime Ernestine or any of these girls come talk, they're talking based on for them little experience. When it comes to Amber's interaction and Anthony's interaction, if you look at it from perspective, you don't understand it. All right. Okay. Hold on. We're going to work it. Amber has come a long way and she has taken accountability on her part. So Amber needs to keep doing what she's doing now. Anything we should do right now, Lynette, that's if you do. Yes, don't take on them people because she will get confused. You'll see her getting confused.
You think Anthony's doing that?
Look.
No. Men don't do that. They move on. They do what they do. They do their dirt and they move on with life. It's time for you to start doing the same thing. Okay? And I'm telling you this because I love you. And you deserve happiness in totality, the fullness of happiness. You know what I'm saying?
I love you. You always have the right things to say.
It's just the truth.
And I ate breakfast this morning, but my spirit needed to be fed.
Yeah.
So thank you.
Absolutely.
I needed to hear that.
Good.
Thank you.
Good. I love you. You gotta let it go for yourself. Forgive yourself. Give yourself that same level of grace. I just don't hear men walking around keep bringing up their mistakes and their past woes and their past strifes. They move on.
This is coming from Ernestine, who is still trying to manage Jay. She wanted to have him around, but she also wants to have Trey around. But at the same point in time, she don't want Trey to be around Bree. But at the same time, JMO is in prison. And if JMO come out, she'll be with JMO. I'm not listening to anything Ernestine is saying. Because Ernestine's perspective is warped and from those points. She's not a messenger. She is not a messenger. Me can say that much. Ernestine is not a messenger. Amber needs to keep doing what she does. She's been talking to God and that the woman for do. We don't want to hear no Ernestine. Ernestine needs to stay away right now. Amber work on her healing. Make the woman work on her healing alone. She does not need the crowd. Thank you very much. So when I say it there, Lynette, me agree. Amber needs to continue to pray and allow God to lead. Make God lead her. Me don't want Ernestine lead her. Me want God to lead Amber, not Ernestine. She don't need Ernestine. She need God. Forgiveness will come from her praying. Forgiveness for Amber will come from her praying. No matter what Ernestine did, she did encourage Amber to do nothing wrong. What do you mean? What she encourage Amber to do for is no, for a thing, something different. No. Wait upon God and make God tell her. She work better. Amber works better when she talk to God. That's why Ernestine has the problem that she has now no accountability for the dirt that she dug up for herself. Exactly. She has no accountability. What she's trying to do is take off whatever Amber is feeling. She'll try to take that off of Amber. You can't take that off of somebody. Make them feel that and process that feeling. You can't make me process a feeling. You can give me the tools to do it, but me need to process that feeling alone. And Amber's way, the way that works best for Amber is through the spiritual method. If I was Amber's therapist, if Amber came into me and I was Amber's therapist, I would have used her religion to guide her because that's her strongest tool. If me, I did Amber's therapist. Only thing but Amber needs to forgive herself because she has forgiven Anthony. Who tell her, who tell her that she hasn't forgiven herself? How do you know? How do you know Amber has not forgiven herself? How do you know that Amber, let me ask you all this question. How do you know that Amber did not forgive herself? Because Ernestine is saying this now. Ernestine don't know nothing about Amber. How do you know that? How do you know, say, Amber not forgive herself long time? Or you know, say, Amber now just got through it? Or you know Amber not forgive herself? Or you know that? How we know that? How we know, say, with the Wayne thing, Amber don't forgive herself? How do we know that? Because Ernestine just come here so forming an opinion. What I think Amber is doing is admirable. She talk about Anthony's things, right? She will talk about what Anthony do with Shayla, but she acknowledge her role in the entire free of things. You're supposed to do that. You have to acknowledge your role when you're doing it, but that's not all over our head. Exactly, nobody don't know. So me think that's the deal. How you know says she not forgive herself? Who said that? That's just Ernestine saying that.
You have the right, you have the liberty and the license to also move on. You know what I'm saying?
It's just hard sometimes.
I know. But enjoy it, girl.
Yeah.
Enjoy it all. Walk in the fullness.
Yeah.
Okay?
For sure.
We'll get out of here.
Sure.
I'll see you later.
You.
I love you too.
I love you so much.
All right. We got to get that spot down the books.
Oh, we need to hang more.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'll see you
All
later,
right.
babe.
Okay.
That's how it do. Now it send the woman back in a never level of confusion. She gone back down the rabbit hole now because now she have to go think on the principles of sisterhood. Oh my God, sis. You let him do all of these things to you. Make the woman work on her marriage in a peace. She already said she wanted to work on her marriage alone. Then work on it. We don't need Ernestine. We don't need Ernestine. She don't need Ernestine. It makes you find out about Anthony herself so she can learn the lesson alone. Amber does not need Ernestine. And she never needed the message today. She don't need the message. I know what you all are saying, but you don't need the message. Because the Amber can't, certain things she can't take. Yeah, man. What Amber has been doing. What Amber has been doing is exactly what I think she's been doing. What she has been doing is she has been using time to heal herself. And sometimes you need time to heal yourself. You don't need to do the other little fandangles and that she's talking about. What Ernestine talk about. She want Amber to go backwards. Thank you very much, Goddess, and she's going to go backwards. Based on what Ernestine is doing, she'll make sure go backwards. Because what she's going to do is have her take the spotlight off her of her accountability. And what Amber has done, when Amber talk about it, she don't just let Anthony have reins. We've seen interactions between Amber and Anthony, and when you see the interactions between both of them, Amber no longer allows Anthony just to chastise her just so, without punching back. Unless me I watch a different skit. Unless I'm watching something different. Anyway, let's proceed. Unless me I watch something different. But that was my only little thing with that Ernestine thing, that she never needed Ernestine. Ernestine is not the best personnel around right now. May I say the best for last? Give me 2 seconds. No, I don't think she's thinking the same thing that Ernestine told her. No, I don't think so. Angela Atkins, I don't think she's thinking about that. I think Amber is just doing her thing. Whatever it is she feels she needs to do at the moment, she's been doing, and it's been working. Stick with her work. If it's a work, don't change it. Right now, she's been getting more peaceful. Right now, she'll get more calm. She love her husband more. Make sure work on it. We know what Anthony is, and I'll get to Anthony a little bit. Make sure work the thing when she work right now. Anyways. Fandangles, man. I wait for fandangles. Anyways. Wayne Let me switch gear a little bit. Wayne asked Delissa to help him plan for Tamira.
Yeah, it's romantic date. Oh, it's more than a date. It's more like an adventure. Cause you know, Tamara, I feel like with me being me, you know, people gonna be in her ear telling her, oh, you know, he got a lot of kids, he gonna have a lot of women, you can't trust that and all this and that. So I feel like I'm gonna take her through this Wayne's world and explain that you gonna go through that. But in the end and the reward, you're gonna be the happiest woman in the world.
So, hold on. I know the trolls are in the comments. Me know, listen to me. No, it is what it is. Look, she does punch back. Kasim, thank you very much for highlighting this again to Angela. Angela Atkinson, Amber has blamed Anthony for cheating with Shayla and having Kai. That is Amber's constant reminder of Anthony's infidelity. Trust me, she does not just take what Anthony gives her. And she doesn't just... Those days that Ernestine is talking about is over. Those days are over. Let me use the English language. Those days are over. Amber, gone are the days when Amber is going to sit down and allow the Wayne thing to not make her punch back. She is going to punch back. Anyways, is Wayne out of pocket? Is Wayne out of pocket? That's the question. Is Wayne out of pocket? That's the big question. All me say is that I just listen to me. We don't want to hear from Ernestine. We don't want to hear from Ernestine. Ernestine's levels just a dead end. Is Wayne out of pocket? And I gave you my theory today with what I think Wayne is doing. So I think what Wayne is doing is, I could be wrong, right? I could be wrong. Is Wayne really trying to get Delicia, but he's using this Tamira thing to get to Delicia? It made me now start question what he's trying to do. O'Neal, who would you have thought that would be good to see Wayne laying up with these in these skits? Who would have thought that they would see Wayne laying up with these 3 or 4 of the shoes off like a bum? Of course. That's exactly what Wayne is. Is Wayne trying to date Delicia? Is Wayne doing this to get with Delicia? I'm just wondering if I'm off by asking this question. Is he trying to do this?
So I want to put together this journey. I want to give her the best date that a woman ever had.
But how can one date prove all of that, Wayne?
It's in my mind. I'm a creator. Shayla, I'm sorry, y'all. You're not a creator.
I am a creator. That's why you're asking me to help you.
No, helping you to just do the little stuff. Well, it's not really the little stuff, but I need to get the dress. And you a designer.
Mm-hmm.
So you can help with the your stylist and designer. So you can help pick
Put the whole outfit together.
You can help. Hey, get her to help you with the part where you say you need somebody to help pick out the dress.
Okay.
Shayla having a problem with the dress part.
Me help?
Yeah. Oh, I'm paying. I pay you a couple $1,000. I'm paying Shayla. I need y'all.
You are doing the most for this girl.
All right. So look at Delicia's response. We soon get to the storyline you're trying to ask for. Is this what Wayne is doing? Now, some people said some things. I may agree with them. Wayne has no loyalty to Arby. O'Neal, we told you from day one that Wayne is not real and he don't know how to commit. He's a total mess. Wayne is so phony. In phony baloney. I don't think so. I think he's trying to prove he's a really good person that is worth being with a good girl. I'm gonna read y'all stuff. Wayne is a whole mess. Rich man problems. Delicia is a hater. Well, we know that. We know that she's a hater. We know that. O'Neal, he is also copying PR's date as much as he was knocking it. I don't know the purpose of this date that Wayne has. Earl, where you say Earl? Because apparently somebody agreed with Earl's comment. This is what Earl said. Children of the dead, they all deserve each other. Don't worry, we soon get past it.
Yeah, but she ain't just this girl. So I feel like she gonna be my girl. You know, forever. You know.
Okay.
Hey, so Delisa, would you help?
I mean, I guess. I mean, you really need me to help. What am I gonna do exactly with the
I need y'all.
clothes and what?
Listen, I need y'all to help pick out the stuff. So we're gonna go one day. We're gonna pick out everything that we're gonna have in there. Cause I'm gonna create. It's just gonna be this world, and she gonna walk in. It's gonna say Wayne's World. And she walk in. It's gonna be this area over here for like a shoes, right? So I'm gonna buy a bunch of shoes, and she gonna be able to choose the shoes for her date. And then it's gonna be. I'm gonna have one of y'all in there be like the girl in there who gonna be like y'all gonna be the world. Y'all gonna say what the world gonna say. Like y'all gonna come up and be like, oh, so do you think you can put up with this? He got a lot of kids and all that. And
we
then,
acting?
huh?
Oh, we're getting paid for those roles too, right?
Listen, just pay attention. It's a big world. I just need y'all help, and I need y'all to be a part of this project. And I wanted y'all to see because, man, Tamara deserves it. Y'all see how beautiful she is.
Well, Wayne, this is really nice. I never saw you go this hard for a woman before, and I would love to help you.
I ain't never seen no woman make me feel the way she really make me feel. It's like she got this nostalgic vibe about her.
Boom. That's exactly where that line hit right there, sir. Was there any emotional damage to Was there any emotional damage? Was Delisa emotionally damaged during this interaction? Was there any emotional damage? Was Delisa damaged in this? Talk to me then. It feel like Delisa got the emotional damage here, sir.
Emotional damage. You want?
It feel like Delisa got some emotional damage. It feels like she got punched right there, sir. It feel like Delisa got hit.
She remind you of South Georgia or what?
Look there. Look at the camera. Look on her face. This tells me that Delisa was so hit. This is the face of a chick who's about to pull her Shayla off. Can you guys feel it? Can you guys feel it? Can y'all feel it? I'm telling y'all right now. Delisa is going after Wayne. She definitely in her feelings. Delisa is going after Wayne. Delisa is going after Wayne. I'm telling you right now. I'm calling it right now. May I call it? Delisa is going after Wayne. I'm calling it right now. May I call it? Without a shadow of doubt, may I call it right now. Delisa going after Wayne. No doubt. After today, after what Wayne pulled off today, that's why I'm feel the way I'm feeling now about it.
Remind me of the good R&B days. Before we had all this internet and stuff, she just remind me of just a good time. She remind me of a cookout. With the songs playing.
Yeah, that's sweet, Wayne. Well, if you paying, me and Delicia playing always. So we got you.
I appreciate y'all. I really do.
I guess.
Thank you.
The haterness, man, you can get it oozing off her right now.
I'm gonna get out of here, man. Y'all enjoy y'all day.
Okay.
Whatever. But I really appreciate y'all, and I know, man. Hey, this gonna be different.
Now you're not gonna fire me like you did the last job we did together, right?
You already fired you, man. You fired yourself.
Really?
You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be letting me in get in the way.
So, all right. So this was the interaction, and I wanted to make sure I get this done here. So, yeah. Anthony gonna do what he would. Okay. Well. Interesting. Clarence has this up. Will Anthony want them? Okay, okay. Well, transition. Does Anthony, well, will he? Will Anthony go after Delicia? Can you see that? Because Anthony has shown us that he's liable to do anything right now. So I'm going to jump in his skit. So I'm going to segue right into the middle of Anthony's thing. Because if Wayne don't go after him, I think probably Anthony going to go after him. And now that we've spoken about Amber's whole thing, let's deal with this for today. Anthony look the list away. Well, what is Anthony thinking about? What was this about? I ask some people tell me say it is something else, and I gave an opinion and I see some other opinions. What? Why do you think Anthony asked this question today? All right. Go ahead. Let's get into it. Let's dig into it.
I know you and Candace been together for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And I know you love her. I know this.
For sure.
Yeah. I just want to know, like, how do you get away with you know, stepping out on Candace?
Stepping where?
Okay. All right, hold on. When Anthony asked this question, I was taken aback. Because I'm like, okay, of all the questions to ask another married man, this is exactly what he's asking. I wasn't quite sure what was the need for the conversation. It out of the blues. It's not like him sit chase doing something of the sort, or him catch chase in some compromising position or something of the sort. It just, me no know him just drop this pan chase. It's just like Russian answer, which is correct. This is typical male bonding just gone wrong. This was just wrong. Like, we don't know what it's about. It's just, me no know. You just come out of the blues with something like this. Make me worried.
What you mean?
Come on, Chase, man. We boys.
Uh-huh.
You ain't gonna judge me, I'm not gonna judge you.
I might. Okay, go on listening.
But how do you cheating?
Anthony, why you think I'm, why you asking that?
I'm just saying, man, we boys.
Nah, we boys, but you wrong. I don't cheat on Candace.
Okay. Some people say Anthony was pretending. Maybe just me. Some people say Anthony pretending. Let me see what this is. Okay. Let me get some comments from y'all. Let me just kind of run in on the comments them and so on and so right now, because maybe one can give me some insight on it. He might with this slick snake. Okay. Really, you know why? I don't know why. Like, this just it too it too weird. I don't know. O'Neal is making them play the exact part that he knows that they've been in his ear talking about. If it is petty, I had a face, it would be Wayne's. Okay, it's Wayne's face. Okay. Still thinking about cheating with Shayla. That's what I think to Michelle. I don't know what this was. Like, me don't know. In y'all's mind, he was just trying to justify his actions. Is that it? Let me see what I say. No one has told me. O'Neal, how is Delicia living with no job and no car, no life and no man? Just a live. You know how these girls live, Earl? You know, so these women have ways and means of getting, money. Me no know. Just a live. This was just interesting. Anthony was seeking to find validation that he's not the only married man that cheated. Okay? All right. Anthony's thinking about Shayla. He loves the toxic and the verbal abuse. O'Neal, I believe Anthony wanted validation. I'm going to see exactly what I said. What I think it was. I'm going to see what y'all think it was. I think he's trying chase. Too many people came to this mansion, so maybe they are learning not putting too many people in their business. Okay? All right. Anthony didn't want to be the only cheater as a married man. Okay? Interesting. I'm listening to what y'all saying. He is straight playing in their face, and it's dumb as crap going for and letting him, and then he's going to compensate them with money for the foolish. Okay, that's something different. Okay, hold on. Only I think Anthony is looking for a partner who cheated so he can clear his guilty conscience. He wants a friend who did the same thing. Basically. Only I think they're setting it up a chase where it's to backfire on him because he will cross the line with Maggie one day. I see. You're saying them will cross the line. You say Maggie go, okay. Well, how you know this don't have the reverse effect on Chase? Maybe the scared Chase. Give me y'all's take. I'm listening to y'all. That's what I said. That he was to want to see Mr. Perfect and relate to what he's done. Okay. All right. I miss what y'all say. I'm listening. Anthony's a cheater. He's not. Husband material ain't in him. Anthony's trying to get Chase to become a member of his club. He's feeling as lonely as a married man that cheated. Okay? I'm seeing what y'all saying. May I get some ideas here, so only the writers are watching and listening to you. So all of the positive energy that Anthony was giving toward Amber, the writers saw that. Oh, gosh. You know what, Renee? Oh, my gosh. I now feel responsible for all of this. Is only responsible for Anthony switching? Well, I don't know. Explain it to Evan, because I don't know Evan. It threw me off, so I'm not quite sure. Did O'Neal cause this? Did O'Neal cause the writers to switch course? Okay. Renee is giving a very, this is objective. I'm not going to say, Renee made us a smile because it's very objective. Renee is saying that the writers realize that O'Neal has identified that the character is getting more positive and he likes it. So the writers, because they want to spite us, and they do this, they want to spite O'Neal and O'Neal YouTube channel and O'Neal followers. They want to spite us. And say, you know what? I'm going to switch it up. Is this my fault? I tried. I really and truly just tried to speak on the positive. Anthony's wrong for even implying this. That's my thing. You wouldn't even imply this to anybody at all. O'Neal, I think he left away. He felt away after Chase started with the cheap shots so he could get back with him. So you think that's what it is? We're not sure. What Avis said. Avis, where's the Avis? Introducing an open marriage. You think he's trying to get a wife swap? Is Anthony trying to get a wife swap? I'm not swapping my wife. Is Anthony trying to get a wife swap? I'm not swapping my wife. I'm not. When I think it's a swap. In other words, y'all are thinking he wants a piece of Candice. When I say want a piece of Candice, in other words, y'all are thinking maybe he want a piece of Candice. He's been looking at Candice and they say, you know what? When them short and stucky like that, close to like Shayla's kind of thing, maybe have a little bit more. Let me see exactly if I can try out. You think he's trying to try out Candice? This is dirty. A wife swap. You know that people do these things. Come on, Elizabeth. Don't act like people don't wife swap. They do. I'm not doing it, but people do. Don't act like we don't live in the 21st century, guys. People do these things. People said no.
Come on now. The ratio of women in Atlanta compared to dudes.
I understand that.
And you never, not even once, even got with another, you know.
I ain't never cheated on Candace. Now, granted, I know you're right. There's a lot of beautiful women, and I have had my thoughts. I'm a man. I'm human.
So basically, Angela Powell says she has caught Anthony looking before. Have you ever seen Anthony looking? Have you ever seen Anthony looking on Candice? Maybe no, me have to look, me have to pull up some. You know what? You've given me some research tonight. Me have to research tonight now because chances are the boy I look. Come on, yesterday the Uber driver was looking, so hey, it's not like people won't look. It's not like people won't look. It is cringy, but can you put it past him though? Because the conversation cringy. You shouldn't even listen. I would have never even had this conversation any at all. So the mere fact that he's having the conversation, we have to ask question now. We have to question Anthony. We have to question him.
You know what I'm saying? And I've seen some pretty women and this and that, and my mind has went some crazy places, but to actually physically go there, nah, bro. I ain't did that. Wow. Yeah, that's it. You know, bro, to cheat on my wife, you understand that, you know, I signed this contract. You know what I'm saying? This life, this is to death do us apart. So it ain't worth it for me to cheat on her.
Right. It ain't worth it.
It ain't worth it, bro.
Or it might be worth it.
Nah.
You see that? Do y'all see that? When says a prelude and y'all think him joking around, but look on him face. Him look to me like he mean it. No, man, it look like him a play. Maybe I'm going to take a poll on it. Maybe O'Neal know him a talk about. Do you think that Anthony is playing? That's all me I say. It don't look like him a play. I wouldn't be playing like this. No, man, now come off track, man. But look at how Anthony is playing this. Look at how he's playing this. Y'all don't think that look weird? Let me so want to say, cause boy, sometimes Anthony was disappointed with Chase's answer. He was disappointed. Anthony looked, where you say, yeah, so Anthony looked at Candice when she was what? Was going in the house. So play back the skit. Anthony was at a cheater before Shayla. Well, no, that's not true. Charmaine, this is not true. This is not true. Coco said that he likes to bury the bones close to the house. This is not true. Charmaine, Coco confirmed that Anthony has had these ways long ago. Anyway, let's go.
It ain't nothing. Especially after, you know what, man, just after seeing what you going through, I learned my lesson. I want to thank you for what you did, because I couldn't have did it, and I won't do it, especially so.
You know, here I am trying to finesse and, you know, get you to admit something that would make me feel better.
Mm-hmm.
But you, just listening to you taught me a lot, bro, just then. Oh.
Yeah, man. Can't do that. I ain't going down that path, bro.
Yeah, nah, man, but come on, man, I know.
All right. So, I'm going to open the floor to the ladies. I'm going to open the floor. If Anthony cheats again, if he cheats again, would Aunt Amber leave? Let me ask you all this. If Anthony was to cheat again, would Amber leave? Let's just say Anthony does this again. Would Amber leave? Because maybe that's what they're setting up right now. Maybe they're ready to break it apart. It might not be with Shayla, but it could be with somebody else. You say I'm going to cheat with Shayla. He's going to cheat with Shayla. You're taking Anne-Marie that the writers wanted to throw the audience off, but look at the previous skits. All right? Okay. They're called swingers. Exactly. There you go. Gigi, give it the perfect terminology for it. So when I say it's not swinging, would she leave? In your estimation, if he were to do something, would she leave? Chase has a $2,600 secret from Hella. $2,600. Chase has a $2,600 secret from his wife, so he is not to be trusted. You mean the windscreen that Maggie fixed? Your wife can't get upset about that because the next woman fix a windscreen. Maybe I need to ask my wife that. If she'll be upset if our next woman fix my windscreen. You know what I'm gonna ask my wife? If she'll be upset. You know what I'm gonna ask her right now? May I ask her if she would be upset if another woman fixes my windscreen? Well, if another woman fixes the windscreen, listen, if she go out on the road and she was there and another man fix her windscreen, as long as nothing happened, she's perfectly fine. Make him fix the windscreen. You miss what I say? All right. Well, here's the next question. If Anthony, because since as them bringing this up, if Anthony cheats again, where I say I can sway my view so easily, O'Neal, how can you sway your point of view so easily? What me do with you? Me don't know, Shamin, but if you go out on the road, Shamin, and a man has fixed your windscreen, as long as nothing happened, I think you're okay, but I understand. You need to tell your wife everything. I'm not saying nay. But I'm not going to leave you for that. I'm not going to leave you for that. So let me ask you this. If Anthony cheats again, how much? Here's a big question. How much should Amber seek? Watch this now. Let me see how much money them are going to put on now. How much should Amber seek? How much percent? Let's just say him cheat again. How much percent? My God, here it goes now. Here it goes. Goddess London say 99%. Mm-hmm. All. Sandra say all of the percentage. 100%. No, only not care now. It over here now. Done. Marianne West says 75% of the only thing that right now. How much percent do you want to ever take? So O'Neal, why did he lie? Why did he not tell Candice? He lied to her. I don't know why. He just lied to her. I don't know why I'm lying to her. Alright. Why you don't ever want nothing left back? If him cheat again, that's it. 1,000%. Then he sell his store, man. Everything in a debt. It must be like the US government. 75%. Roots are 75. 99.9%. So you'll be left with 0.1%. I'm going to beat him at this game and get a man. No, don't get another man. She just move on. I was shocked when Rico DIY, I was extremely shocked as well when him asked the question. The amount of percent that Kai is his son. Prenup. They have no prenup. Crypto, them have no prenup. They don't have a prenuptial agreement. Anthony's just saying, how him escape with cheating. So he might ask Chase for some ideas, but it sounds like he's trying to be funny. But I don't think him trying to be funny. Men don't normally just ask them things here just so. Men don't normally just ask questions about cheating out of the blues for no reason. Usually, unless them have a meditation in them head. Them just not a reason for ask them questions. It's just questions that don't make no sense. They have no prenup. The fact that he had the nerve to ask Chase how to step out tells everyone that Ant doesn't care about his marriage. He's getting exactly. But that's who he is. I mean, hey, them just a kind of, maybe them a remind us of the character. O'Neal, Chase cheats with his mouth. But he not physically do, so it is what it is. Have they changed the name, Gwen? No, they're not changing the name it. I don't think he was trying to get, I think he was trying to get dirt on Chase because he's always shading him. All right, but I mean, hey, it is what it is though. The question was out of the ordinary. That's right, Fierce Caperan. Out of the ordinary. Me shocked as well too. The question never made no sense. If Anthony cheat again, I don't know what to say. After that, I'm going to be very honest with y'all guys. If Anthony is to pull off another cheating game again, I think I will have to, I think I have to just come out of it. I have to come out of it. I have to stay out of it. Whatever happens, I have to just rock with what you guys say. Because at that point in time, it means that Anthony just not really, yeah, him just asking for trouble. And there's a time when I think you're just asking for it. You know, there comes a time when I think that you're just asking for it, and that's just the truth. If Anthony cheats again, Amber for make sure say him she doesn't leave him with not even a brief. I'm not even gonna put him up either. Can't put him up. Only if Anthony cheats again. I'm gonna make sure say him not even leave with a brief. Aye, sir. Y'all are something else, you know. You think Amber will help him decorate Shayla's new house when her hubby buy it for her? No. Nah. For what? What Amber help her decorate for? So do you think that Anton was asking Chase that question to see if Chase would ever cheat on Candice? To see if all married men cheat? Could be, but it's just a weird question. It's a weird question. It was just a weird question. I think that's the biggest thing. It's a weird question. The men can agree. The men can agree that it was a weird question. Very weird question. None of us men know why I'm asked the question. Chase is emotional cheating with Maggie for now. Basically. But he has to cross the line. Only do you think Candice cheat with Lee? Chase. And she found out he crossed the line with Maggie. Okay. So in other words, if Candice were to cheat with Lee, and then Chase finds out and then crosses the line. Maybe. Why it feel like when you feel like Chase or cheat? Why don't you feel like this? Why it feel early? Where you say early? Only the friendship that Candice is building with Amber is not by accident. She's about to go to the same thing. Chase and Maggie are too friendly. I see. That's what I say. That's what I say right now. So yeah, based on what y'all are saying, Chase is a... Okay. Chase and Candice marriage is about to be tested. Is that what y'all are saying? Ah, interesting. Remember what Wayne told Chase, that he should move. I see what y'all are saying. When me have to watch some more of the skits now and get a little bit deeper. I like the direction that y'all are thinking now. When me have to think. Y'all make me really and truly have to think. I'm now thinking. When make me have to think. When make me have to think, you know. Me only have to go in a thinking place. Yes, that question wasn't about what's to come for who? For Candice and Chase. It was more about that, yeah, say. Anthony's mind is mixed up. He believes that all men cheat and probably part of the reason that his father wasn't there for him. Possibly. His mind is mixed up, I see. Him do think a lot of nonsense. Candice feel it that something wicked is coming. Okay. So basically y'all are saying this conversation was more about Chase and Candice. Why that sound smart, you know, sometimes when I see some things that I don't see. A lot of times y'all see some things that I don't see. Now y'all make me really have to go really deep think the script. I see what y'all are saying. Well, friends, where's my intuition never wrong? Well, friend, that comes to the end of our hour for tonight. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Look out for a mini live. Hopefully, let me give us something nice tonight. I'm going to go ponder on what y'all are saying. I'll say I can put up a couple of skits just so we can talk point a little more. I'm going to talk to y'all soon. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Talk to y'all soon.